the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Phoenix Suns. For the Suns, it's been all about winning games right now. They know it's always tougher winning on the road, facing a solid team, but one with weaknesses. They'll look to take advantage and steal the win. It has been an interesting ride thus far. Kenny, some teams really improving after a sluggish start.
Yeah, well, credit the people running those franchises. Always look to improve. That's what you have to do if you're a franchise head. You can't just sit back and say, hey, we're going to accept this mediocrity.
No matter what your record is.
No question.
No, season is a marathon, not a sprint.
Let me write that one down.
Just keep trusting yourself.
The season is a marathon.
Not a sprint.
Not a sprint.
And then make sure you put Shaq-Stradamus.
Shaq-Stradamus.
Did you actually make that up?
Something that was already said many moons
came
ago.
Off the top of the
I've never
head.
heard
And you're
that
acting
before.
like it's your original thought.
It is my original
I've never heard
It's
that
not a
before.
marathon, it's a sprint. Yeah, get it.
Who said that before? I've never heard that.
Oh.
I got one for you, Ernie.
What's that?
E equals MC tripled.
Oh.
I've never heard that either.
No, nobody has ever said that either.
Think about it, though.
I've thought about it all I want.
I did the math. It doesn't work.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Wizards in Washington.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, the fallout from the Nets trade with the Celtics in 2013, of course, is still being felt all around the league, and GMs are very reluctant now to surrender first-round picks unless they receive major league talent in return. Nobody out there wants to be embarrassed, Kevin, on or off the floor.
Yeah, some lean years in Brooklyn, partially as a result of that transaction. David, as always, thank you. Well, for those teams already expected Clark to go deep into the playoffs, around this time of year, how easy do you think it is to just go through the motions and maybe not tighten the screws as much as you should?
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I never had the experience of being a player on a playoff team, but I did broadcast a number of the outstanding Pacers teams, and it is tough in the long haul of the season for teams that are fighting for potential championships to stay engaged fully during the regular season. There is a period, and I think most really good teams will admit it, that they aren't as focused because they're excited for the playoffs to start, and they just have to work themselves through those dog days of the regular season.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Okobo and Booker are their backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 3, and it's Allen with the jam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
Now, here's Ariza, coming off a stellar performance against Washington.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Fareed the pass to LeVert. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Nets passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Takes a three. And it's LeVert missing. Pass to Ariza. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Kenneth Faried.
Boy, I like the fire that Ariza plays with, Kevin. He's not afraid of sacrificing his body on his way up.
The first one falls.
Trevor Ariza, a long-limbed defender, offensively a complimentary scorer. You're not going to run your offense through him, but he can space the floor and make big shots when you run offense to him.
Davis is checked in for Brooklyn. Ariza hits them both. And Clark, in today's game, you need role players like Ariza, don't you?
Yeah, you do. And he's a prototypical 3-and-D wing. Brings consistency and maturity to his role, sacrificing stats and individual recognition in service of the team. And he's also a guy who's won a championship.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Outside, Russell takes the three. Ariza with the rebound. And here's Phoenix. Left side, Jackson. Ariza kicks to Booker. Okobo. No good on the three.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Nets trail by 4. Back to Russell. Can they get it? And the bank shot is good.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Now here's Booker. He had 27 points last game. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. High post, Davis. Passes it to LeVert. Fires it up. Rebound by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Booker. And Greg, if you know anything about Devin Booker, so dedicated to his craft. What's next for him, you think, in taking his game to the next level?
No doubt. I think it starts at the defensive end. I mean, he's one of the league's best at scoring the basketball, but defensively, I think that's going to be the challenge if he wants to become truly an elite player.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And what a summer it was for the Suns. Landed the top pick in the draft, taking Ayton, and brought in some talent through free agency as well. Booker signing that extension solidified a very productive summer for the Suns. Having two young players that complement each other so well is huge for an up-and-coming team like the Suns.
Like a ninja is Russell, sliding inside for the deuce. Eel-like, slippery, smooth, productive.
Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. The Suns 5th,
so patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
The first one falls. The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, Greg, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Suns leading by 6. Booker with it. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Holmes. Dishes it to Jackson. Ring shot on the way. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Russell dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Allen finds Russell. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good from long range. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Bit of an oversized playmaking guard allows Russell to see over and around defenders. Great look there.
Kicks it out to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix no good that time either. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Brooklyn, 8 games out.
And right now for Brooklyn, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
Boy, I tell you what, it's been a grit and grind effort for them. They know how to win, and that's not something you could say about them last year.
Kobo, he's guarded by Russell. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Now taking a look at some stats for D'Angelo Russell. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 28 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. Damari Carroll's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Davis kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Russell. 6 to shoot. From the arc. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, tremendous athleticism by Jackson there. Easily getting off the ground to ram it down.
Russell looking around. Kicks to Dinwiddie. And it's Carroll in the corner. Shoots over Bridges. And the Nets miss again. Suns leading by 5. And the pass to Jackson. Anderson outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's Carroll on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
Yeah, a little mano-mano, back and forth, guys going at each other, giving this game a little bit of edge and personality. I like it.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Nets trail by 5. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Napier, he's checked in for the Nets. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Suns. Troy Daniels comes in for Josh Jackson. Davis against Anderson. The dish to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Daniels passes to Bridges. Daniels kicks to Bridges. Suns keep it alive for 3. Booker gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 9.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Dinwiddie passes to Napier. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
One shot.
Clark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy. Athletic enough to get things done on the court. Was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit. But I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Good on the baseline, Jay. 11 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Napier with it. Now guarded by Booker. Now here's Carroll. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And, you know, last year for Damari Carroll, it was a career year. I mean, highs and points. And he finally got back to playing the kind of ball that he felt he could. Nobody thought much of him heading into last season, but he ended up playing a major role.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And last season, Clark, for Carroll, he was essentially given away as a salary dump, but it worked out.
Yeah, you know, you think about it. After playing for 7 teams in his first 9 seasons, you wondered how he would make the best of the situation. Well, it certainly helped that he got to reunite with a familiar face in Coach Atkinson, who had been with him in Atlanta.
And he's good on the second.
You know, a rugged, experienced player. The shooting and defense Carroll provides, it's really what makes him so valuable.
Daniels kicks to Chandler. For 3. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Chandler. Daniels has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bridges against Carroll. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. It's Carroll on the wing. For three. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Suns leading by 5. There's the 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And how about the points they put up? I mean, they were aggressive. In fact, at times overwhelming.
Hey, I agree with you there. I mean, they were in a really nice flow, Greg. Seemed like they couldn't miss.
Anderson can't get it to go. The Nets shooting 47% here so far. Carroll kicks to Dinwiddie. Now here's Napier, defended by Booker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
You know, after being in the cellar for a few years, the Brooklyn Nets have started to turn things around here. I mean, good young core to build around and add to, and I think things are starting to look up in every department.
The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
From the wing, and he gets the bucket. Booker's got 13.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Davis looking for an opening. He kicks it to Carroll. Now here's Napier. Defense right on him. Over Booker. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here is Daniels. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. Almost 2 decades in the NBA for the veteran Tyson Chandler. He had this to say about Devin Booker.
I played with guys that were more athletic. I played with guys that were just shooters. You know, I played with guys that were great scorers. He kind of falls in between those. You know, he moves well without the ball. He plays well with the ball. He's a great scorer. He's not just a shooter.
And you know, Greg, not many players have dropped 70 points in an NBA game. Devin Booker is among them.
And crazy, but he's still expanding his offensive repertoire. He's a scorer and he's a shooter.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
LeVert out there with Damari Carroll. Then there's Shabazz Napier. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league. And He knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, TA. Here is Daniels. After the basket by Brooklyn. Okobo. Napier covering. To the wing right side. Bridges passes to Chandler. Suns moving the ball around. And he's way off from outside. Nets trail by 6. Down low, Carroll. It's blocked. Okobo. Napier covering. Back to Daniels. Rebound, Brooklyn. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. It's good.
Oh, man, he is so shrewd in screen and rolls. Dinwiddie is good at sizing up and analyzing the situation and then making the right decision at the right time.
Here is Daniels. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Daniels. Right wing. Launches it. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from LeVert. And guys, Kenny Atkinson, a coach who has a knack for player development.
Yeah, he does, and the players' improvement on this Nets team speaks to that. I mean, Atkinson has done a terrific job of improving his young players. Also gets the most out of the veterans and teaches them new skills and approaches to their game, which endears them to the players and helps his team.
The Nets making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Suns. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Tell you what, impressive handles from the veteran. I mean, Ariza showing he has strong control of the ball even when the defense is in his neighborhood.
Now here's Napier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game. Josh Jackson's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. And it's LeVert missing. Suns leading by 5. To the inside. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Daniels. 6 points for Ariza.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Napier. He's guarded close for Reed. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Phoenix to the paint, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East would definitely turn some heads.
Now here's Napier. Following the miss by Kenneth Faried. Here's LeVert. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. LeVert's got 6.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
Okobo. Napier covering, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Now here's Chandler. He had 10 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington. 5 on the clock. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's LeVert. 6 points for him. Sinks the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
This is to Jackson. Chandler bounce pass. Outside Jackson. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Now, here's Napier. He's got 9. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Napier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Okobo. Got a hand on it.
The 7'2" wingspan of Hollis Jefferson paying off right there. His defense can be suffocating.
And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Brooklyn with the ball. Nets trail by 4. And one thing, Clark, about the Nets, they've shown in the last couple years that they are willing to take a risk on players.
And in many cases, it's worked out for them, Kevin. They traded for D'Angelo Russell when his value was rather low. So taking a risk on players who hadn't worked out for other teams has paid dividends. And I'd throw DeMarre Carroll in that category as well for them.
It always seems like great teams find the best glue guys, the guys that make them a team. Who are some of those players who just bring a team everything and bring it together, Clark?
I call those guys value utility guys because they do so much that helps you win, and things just seem to run better and go smoother when they're on the court. And there are a lot of them that fall into that category. They're not your primary stars, but they make the stars better. Robert Covington from Philadelphia has that ability because he shoots it well and defends multiple positions. And Draymond Green is probably at the head of the class.
By the way, you're our glue guy. You're a 2K.
Glad to be part of the team.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Russell's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. And both free throws good for Napier. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Russell. Daniels kicks to Jackson. The baseline J. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. Now Napier. He's got 11. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, strange that he bricked that one. I mean, no clue where the defense was, and tell you what, they got very lucky.
Okobo. That 3 off the mark.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Napier finds Russell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 6.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
And he makes the first. Davis is checked in for Napier. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Davis. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, and the power and lift from Hollis Jefferson, able to finish right through contact.
And Rondé Hollis Jefferson, one of the rare wing players, Clark, who can't really threaten from outside, but he makes up for it with his defense.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, this guy is unafraid of anybody. He's 6'7", he's athletic, he's strong, he's aggressive and smart. There's nobody he gets matched up with that he doesn't think he can lock up.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson.
And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Man, you like the intelligence he plays with. I mean, you got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
Russell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Russell against Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's LeVert missing. And with Hollis Jefferson in his defense, he's not only strong, but he's versatile with whom he can guard.
Yeah, I mean, RHJ has great length, and at 6'7", he can guard almost every position on the floor. Strong on the glass, even though he's often undersized in his matchup. RHJ is anything but an average player. I really love how effective he's become on both ends.
Now, here's Holmes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now.
And you know, their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games, and you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Russell kicks to Davis. Back to Russell. Over Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
Daniels passes to Jackson. 13 feet away. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. 18 points for Devin Booker. And here's Russell. He has 6. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's LeVert. He's got 9. 14 feet away. Good D by Booker. Over Russell. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 6. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Passes it to LeVert. And it's Davis at the elbow. Deep 2 from Russell. No good off the front iron. Suns leading by 6. Daniels with it. He has 5. Floats one up. He lays it in. Daniels has got 7 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Hollis Jefferson finds Davis. Knocks it loose. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Jackson. Here's LeVert. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Knowing when to inject himself into the offense, LeVert concentrates on taking good shots.
Now here's Booker. He's got 18. In transition, here come the Nets. Rebound by the Suns. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Let's take a look at the Warriors. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Suns, 7 games back.
And seeing where the Suns are, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's LeVert. He's got 11. High shot from 10 feet out. He's got 13.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Now here's Booker. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Jackson gets to Ariza. And that one drops for him. Ariza's got 6 points in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter. Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
That's exactly what they should do. I mean, you don't want to give the opponent another possession here. Make sure you get the last one.
And it's Russell missing. With 1 on the clock. Unable to get that one. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, the one thing we already know, Devin Booker can score. And what I'm seeing now is he's able to lead. The offense goes through him. He controls the pace, and he makes tons of great decisions. Terrific catalyst for them in the first half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we return to Brooklyn in the Barclays Center, which you can see from that gorgeous shot from above the arena. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Suns leading by 6. Second half underway. Here's who Igor Kokoshkov's got on the floor. On the perimeter, it's Booker and Jackson. Trevor Ariza out there with Holmes. Jackson kicks to Booker. On the wing, Booker jacks up a 3, and Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Net shooting 43% from the field. Here's LeVert, defended by Booker. Outside, Russell. There's the pass to LeVert. Clock at 6. Fareed against Ariza. Fareed, no good.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Ariza outside. Pass to Holmes. It's Ariza on the wing. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Ariza's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns. Right wing. It's Allen on the wing. Guarded by Holmes. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Banked in off the glass. Hollis Jefferson's got his second basket of the night.
And with the physical gifts that Hollis Jefferson has, he plays a lot bigger than his listed height.
Ariza kicks to Booker. Back to Ariza. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Holmes passes to Jackson. No good from outside. Nets trail by 6. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to LeVert. To the inside. There's Russell with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker left side. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here's Fareed. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Back to Russell. Over Jackson. They get the rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Nets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Brooklyn. Damari Carroll comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. And for the Suns, Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for Ariza. And it's Bridges in for Jackson. And Allen drops them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
That's his first personal foul.
The Suns have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
And the first one at the line is good. Shabazz Napier's checked in for the Nets. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 8-point game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's Allen, top of the key. 5 to shoot. Here's Napier. Misses the step-back jump shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Okobo. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Rashawn Holmes.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Allen. He's putting up about 5 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And it's put back in by Fareed.
Attacking the glass like a rabid dog, Fareed takes pride in out-hustling guys on the boards.
Okobo, Carroll covering. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. 4th, the Suns.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Nets trail by 8. Here's Napier. 11 points in the game. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Napier. Fires the 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Suns leading by 8.
And, you know, Spencer Dinwiddie appeared to come out of nowhere. Played in college at Colorado, got hurt right before he was drafted, but he's an outstanding competitor who does all of the little things it takes to win. I mean, you watch him play, and it's easy to see why he earns a coach's trust on the floor.
Shot from the wing. Here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Okobo, Napier covering. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And for Dinwiddie, he has the sound fundamentals coaches love. Got an invite to the skills competition last season.
Yeah, he's fluid, but he's almost robotic in that he doesn't waste any movement, and that's a compliment for this guy. I mean, he's not really flashy, but super effective because he knows his game, and he does a nice job blending in with his teammates.
One shot.
Nets trail by 13. It's Carroll on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carroll's got 7 points.
And there's no reason to lay off Carroll now. I mean, he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
Okobo tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
This has been a rough, turbulent outing for him so far. Fortunately, the rest of his team has bailed him out.
Carroll kicks to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Timeout.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Timeout called, the Nets.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
The Nets making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
Give it up.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 13. He kicks it to Carroll. He feeds it to Allen. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. On the free throw, no good. The Suns making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Carroll finds Napier. Down low. Pass to Carroll. There's the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Okobo. Napier covering. Six to shoot. Bridges kicks to Daniels. But they'll get another chance. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Carroll. He's covered by Daniels. Out to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Napier after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Napier feeling it out a bit, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now.
And you go back to their ranking in opponents' points per game. Teams just can't seem to put runs together against them. You get a bucket here, a bucket there, but that defense, it just wears on you.
There's the pass to Anderson. Now, here's Bridges. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Allen. Now, here's Napier. He's guarded closely. Pass to Allen. Back to Napier. Knocked away. Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. That one drops for him. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Pass to Daniels. Chandler outside. Out to the right wing. From downtown, Daniels, no good. Nets trail by 11. Passes it to Napier. Feeds it to Dinwiddie. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Dinwiddie showing you some of that strength, excelling at taking the hit and working his way through it.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Damari Carroll, and it's Russell in for Napier. And Phoenix also making a switch. Ariza's checked in. And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
Suns leading by 8. Ariza outside, kicks it to Daniels. The pass to Ariza. Okobo, he's guarded by Russell. Okobo busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 14 points for him. Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Allen. Outside, Russell. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint.
Shot.
I call those PIPs.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, loitering above the rim. Hollis Jefferson with athleticism to burn.
Phoenix leading by 11. Bridges kicks to Daniels. Passes it to Ariza. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Bridges passes to Holmes. And stolen by Russell. Here's the break. From outside the arc, cans it from downtown. Russell's got it back down to single digits for Brooklyn.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
The pass to Holmes. 1:04 left to play in the third. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way over Daniels. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You've got to get to him quickly.
Here is Daniels. He's got 7. 40 seconds left to play in the third. And good that time.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Dinwiddie kicks to Davis. Pass to Russell. Out to the wing. Here's LeVert. No good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Outside, Russell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, a lot of people are starting to wonder, is Russell going to be the future of this league? Time will tell. That's a big mountain to climb for the young fella from Louisville.
And so Russell hits them both. 5 seconds left to play in the third. For 3, Booker bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nets trail by 11. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Russell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Just 5 to shoot. And that one, good. Dinwiddie's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. Suns leading by 9. Bridges kicks to Booker. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bridges. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Suns lead by 11.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Dinwiddie kicks to Faried. Passes it to LeVert from past the arc. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots the 3. Bridges passes to Holmes. And here's Booker from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Faried's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Russell against Booker. Here's Dinwiddie. Faried finds Russell. Off target with his 3. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Bucket is good.
Make way and wake up. Hollis Jefferson getting it done in traffic.
Allen's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Shooting 1. Boy, he's like mortar when you look at Rondé Hollis Jefferson. He's a guy that holds things together, plays with great energy and effort, and that's contagious and also beneficial for a team.
Now here's Booker. Nice D from Russell. Nets trail by 8. Here's LeVert. Phoenix grabs the miss. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Inside. Holmes can't get it to go in. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's LeVert. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Booker the pass to Ariza. Over Faried. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's LeVert, guarded by Jackson. From 12 feet out. Second shot opportunity. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kenneth Faried.
And all Faried needs is just a little wiggle room inside. Once he has that, he's scoring.
With 3, Booker sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Russell against Booker. Pass to LeVert. Banked in off the glass.
You got to D up LeVert better than that, Kevin. I mean, he excelled at scoring over the defense.
The feed to Jackson. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And that's now 17 points for Josh Jackson.
still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time, too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Ariza gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there, has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's LeVert, guarded by Jackson. Unloads from 13. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Now here's Ariza, and it's good for 2.
Ariza's not only a shooter. I mean, he's excellent at slashing to the rack as well because he's got nice change of pace and good speed.
Russell passes to LeVert. Back to Russell. Passes it to LeVert. Here's the floater. Rebounded by Jackson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Hollis Jefferson. The pass to Allen. To the middle. It's stolen by Ariza. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter.
Timeout called the Nets. Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player has declined to work out for you. Would you still consider drafting?
Yeah, I would consider it. Again, there would be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my scouting staff has taken a look at him, and I've seen the kid up close and in person and done my due diligence, so I've got a comfort level with who he is and what he can become. But I don't think the declining of a workout is enough reason to just dismiss a prospect that you like.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here is Russell. Shot clock at 6. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
One of the things you love about Hollis Jefferson is his activity. I mean, he impacts the game really without having plays called for him.
And Fareed comes to help, and it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Ariza finds holes. Fires from 18. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Russell. He dishes it to Fareed. Count the basket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Suns leading by 7. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Allen outside. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Jackson. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. To the inside. Nails the baby hook. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here is Russell. Here's LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. With some arc. And he makes that one. LeVert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Got to give LeVert credit. I mean, not allowing the defense to shut him down, using his length to get his shots off inside. Well done.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Shooting in Phoenix, Eli Okobo. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn. And he's good on the second. Here's Dinwiddie. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Allen kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. They double him with Booker. Passes to Dinwiddie. Misses off the left iron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
That's his second personal foul.
And there's the pass to Holmes. Good work there as it goes. And the Suns lead by 12.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Here's LeVert, defended by Booker. Pass to Dinwiddie, lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. Kicks it out to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 33 points.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
I think he's trying to put this one away, quite honestly. I mean, feels like he can lay it up against any type of defense, and he can.
Here's LeVert. Here's Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. And the Nets miss again. That's tipped. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's LeVert, defended by Booker. LeVert the pass to Allen. There's Hollis Jefferson. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Suns.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
And, you know, he was really important today, integral, taking and making shots time and time again.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You know, the next step for Dinwiddie is to just become more consistent going forward, especially when it comes to scoring, because I think he does everything else pretty well.
Now, here's Holmes. He kicks it to Ariza. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Okobo uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 14.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
And, Greg, you know how hard it is to win on the road, but they seem to have this one firmly in control and have been very impressive today.
And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.